Welcome back everyone to part 6 of my Pokemon Scarlet gameplay. To be honest, I really like the music track for the open cutscene in this game. It is really beautiful. Anyway, last episode we explored the eastern gate from Mesagoza City, and you might remember we ended out the episode in a Pokemon Center. This episode we will be continuing from the Pokemon Center and moving on forwards, trying to find the Titan Pokemon as well as the next city. Now we do have quite a few areas to actually explore, but before that I did want to talk to this guy right here. This is another businessman, and I call him a businessman, he's not, but he definitely does give us a reward for battling all the players around the Los Paltos area, which is pretty cool. We did get a new TM from him. Alright, I guess he is the only one left. In case in the future if we do find people like that, and if you have battled all the trainers around the route, all you have to do is go ahead and just talk to them. You should be able to go ahead and get some cool items from them as well. Anyway, now that we are here, let me make my way back and we can continue our journey. Also, you might see me back in the Mesagoza city. I'm back here because I missed this item right here. So there was a zinc lying around. There is another 2 items yet to pick up, so let me make my way there. These items are all on top of the roof, so you can definitely explore them as well. The other thing I did want to mention is that you might hear my voice a bit different today. That is because I am recording in a different device. So this is gonna be a one-time thing. I just didn't have my regular device that I use for recording, so I am using this. I do apologize if there are any issues with the voiceover over here. Other than that, we do have to jump to that other building, which I practically failed. Let me try that once again and try to get to the item that I want to show you guys. In between trying to get the item, the other thing I did want to mention is the cases for your Rotom phone. You do have to actually practically select it yourself. Again, all you have to do is click on the left button in the left controller, not the controller stick but the button itself, and it will actually pop up the outfit menu, and you will have a chance to actually change up your phone case. In case you have played the other games, you can actually change it in that menu over there. Alright, well, here we have the other item. It's actually a bottle cap, definitely a skippable item, but I'm actually on top of this main building. It did take me a couple of tries, but I was finally able to go ahead and jump on top of it. Anyway, now that we have all of these items, I think we can finally go ahead and make our way back to the Pokemon Center and try to explore the other part of the newer area. Alright, here we are, and I am going to be speeding this part up as we are just going to be looking around and trying to find all the other items, TMs and trainers around here. This part I believe is going to be the South Province Area 5, and definitely we're going to have a lot of trainers over here. Now you do have 2 different paths that you can actually take from here. The one that goes to the right and the one path that goes straight. I believe if you go straight, you will be able to encounter the Titan Pokemon. But today I'll be exploring the right path, which will actually take us to the next town. I think going to the next town is much easier. Just in case we do have to go ahead and heal our team members before we talk to the Titan Pokemon. And since we are going through a newer route or a newer area, we are gonna have a ton of new Pokemon to actually catch. So I am very excited for this. I'm pretty sure that all of these Pokemons are gonna be around level 20. So again, they're gonna be around the same level as my team members. So it's gonna be a bit difficult catching them, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Now right here, I think this is the Lechong's full evolution, and it's called Oinkulos. I think that's how it's pronounced. If I did pronounce it wrongly, just let me know in the comment section. I'm pretty sure I am bad at pronouncing these names. Either way, let me switch out my team members as it is a bit difficult to take it down. As you can see, it is at level 19 and definitely seems to do a lot more damage than my Pokemon. Pretty surprising for me, but at least I should be able to catch this one since it is actually burnt. Now I did decide to go ahead and use another turn of Magical Leaf to make sure that it is down in health before I try to actually catch it. Alright, and never mind. I guess I do have to wait a couple of few more turns to actually take it down. Then decide to go ahead with another quick attack, which is pretty good. Of course, this turn I do have to waste since I don't really have any moves to actually attack it. Alright, now that it is up, I think we can finally try and catch it. Of course, again, I am running out of Pokeballs, which is, I believe, gonna be a theme in this game where I just need to catch a Pokemon and I'm gonna be running out of it. Anyway, now that we have this new Pokemon, I think we can finally move on. I did see a Stunky before, but sadly I was not able to actually catch it. That was pretty bad. But at least I think I should be able to encounter another one around here and then try to actually catch it. Alright, there we go. Suddenly it is morning. It is morning in the game apparently, but it's not morning where I am, so still not used to how the day and night mechanism works in this game, but I'm pretty fine with it. Alright, here we have another super potion, and there's a Gumshoe which I definitely want to catch, but I definitely would like to save my game as well, just in case that I'm not able to actually catch it. Here's another Ice Fan TM which is gonna be helping me a lot, and the Gumshoe is actually right here, so let me encounter it and see if I can actually catch it. Right, never mind, my Vatril did go down in one shot. I am not sure what just happened over there. I mean, it is at level 20, so it shouldn't be able to do such a massive amount of damage, but apparently it is pretty bad. But let me see if I can actually take it down, or at least take it down in health to red health and then try to actually catch it. Pretty good. I think after this I should be able to catch it. Probably the only thing I do regret over here is just trying to heal up my team members many times when I am actually going through this route. Anyway, let me try this one once more and try to catch it this time with a Great Ball. The one thing I have seen is that the Great Ball is still not accessible for us. So it is quite rare at this point of the game, and definitely it does help us if we do have a way to actually get more of it. Sadly, I did try to check a few of the Pokemon centers, but the shop there doesn't sell Great Ball, so pretty bad. Alright, now that we have got the Gumshoe, I think I do have to actually look around a bit just to see if we have any other Pokemons that we can actually find. You might see that I'm actually sometimes running around, and that's probably because of the spawn rate. The Pokemon sometimes will spawn all at once around the same area, and I think during that time just running is much better than probably using my Koraidon. Anyway, seems like we are going a lot in the right side path, and I'm really not sure if this is the correct path to go, but I'm just gonna be following it for now. Right, here we have our next trainer, or the first trainer for area 5, and she has a hat rim. Pretty cool. So let me try and take it down with my battle. Alright, the damage is pretty good, and at least it did paralyze the Pokemon, but I highly doubt that it will actually go down. So I might have to switch out my team member at some point, but let's see. Alright, another spark. I think one more is required to actually take it down. The one thing that I'm really happy about is at least we are not taking the amount of damage that we were taking before. So it seems like the Pokemon around here are much stronger than the trainers themselves. Pretty weird for a Pokemon game, but I enjoy it. I definitely like running around, and again, you can definitely use the Let's Go feature. All you have to do is click on the R button for it, and you will be able to actually battle all of these Pokemons without, having the cutscenes that are coming up in between. Alright, seems like there is another Terra Pokemon running around down there, and I definitely want to go ahead and catch it as well. But before that, we will be looking around this area and see if we have any items to pick up. Now, I did find a Swiper over here, and that is actually pretty cool. For some reason, I just thought I would never find it right here in the rocky regions. But anyway, we do have this Pokemon over here. So let me see if I can actually catch it. I mean, I'm trying to be as careful as I can and not knock it down like I did for the Stunky. There are times when you knock a Pokemon down and then just run around for hours on end trying to actually encounter it again. So I don't want to do that. I'm trying to be as careful as I can. And luckily I was able to actually catch this one right here. So pretty cool. And it seems like my team members are definitely leveling up pretty fast. Here is my starter, Florigato, who is at level 20. So pretty cool. Axew in my team is also leveling up, and I actually just added it for the sake of having a dragon type Pokemon, and definitely I am not disappointed by it. It did learn Dragon Claw, which is pretty cool. Luckily I was also able to find another Stunky. Let me try and catch this one and not knock it out accidentally. Also, it seems like there is a tower at the distance. I'm pretty excited to actually explore that tower, but by the looks of it, it does look like it is pretty far as well. So not sure if we can actually see it right now. Other than that, I was able to catch the Stunky, so pretty cool. It seems like we definitely have quite a lot of these Pokemons that we are able to find in these regions. There are 2 towers, by the way, so pretty excited. I'm pretty sure the tower that we saw while we were battling is through the other path that we had to actually take. I don't think the path that I currently took will actually go through it. But we do have another tower in this path as well, so probably we'll get to actually see it. And look at this. We have a Tentacool, or I guess it's called Toadstool. Pretty unique. I was not expecting it. The design is kind of looking like a Tentacool. But of course this one is on land and it is standing on top of its legs. Okay. I'm actually really surprised to see this. Definitely want to find where I can actually catch it, as I want to try and use it in my team. But I'm not sure what typing it is because I was not able to actually find out. Maybe it's a bug type since I did use Plug before and it did do super effective damage, but never know. Either way, I was able to take it down, so that was pretty good. Alright. I guess that is the only Pokemon this trainer had, but I do have to check it out. Of course, Vatril right here is actually learning Uproar, which is a pretty good move. I'll actually go ahead and teach it. And we have defeated this hiker. Pretty cool. Well, this means back we go to speed exploring and see if we can find any other newer Pokemons around here. Now, it seems like there is a bridge that will connect back to the area, which we probably actually were not able to actually access before. This is actually the area near Las Plateaus, which is actually on top of the ridge, and that is pretty cool. I think that is actually open for us, but I am not going to be exploring it for now because the city that I'm trying to go is not in that way. We do have to actually take a detour over here and go through this route, so I'm not going to be going there. You do probably have some newer Pokemon over there as well, but for now we are gonna be ignoring it. Once we have defeated the Titan and taken the first gym battle, I think I'll come back at that stage over here and then probably explore this region as well. Other than that, we did catch a monkey. Pretty cool. I think I also went past a Fletchender, which I do have to actually catch. But as you can see, for some reason it's gone. And it's replaced by the Shroomish. So I guess I'm going to be catching the Shroomish right now. But of course, I can still look around. Fletchender is available around this area. So we should be able to encounter another one pretty soon. Pretty cool. 2 new Pokemons for us to actually catch right here. Alright. Let me try and use Uproar to take its health down, and now that we have it down, I think we can actually go ahead and try to catch it with a Pokeball. Alright, sadly battle did go down. Thankfully we are able to find a lot of items in this game, so I really don't have to go and buy items in the shop. The only item I do buy in the shop is actually a Pokeball, and I think I'm actually running out of it again. Anyway, it seems like a couple of Pokemons were actually just looking at us trying to catch this Shroomish. That was pretty funny. And we have a Pachirisu. So let me actually go ahead and catch this one as well. It is at level 18. Once again, pretty powerful Pokemons because my Pokemons are around the same level and we are not doing the amount of damage that we are supposed to do. Wooper is pretty close to evolving as well since it's at level 19. Maybe it will evolve after this battle. So let us go ahead and catch this Pachirisu right here. And we have caught it. Alright, there we go. It seems like Wooper is at level 20. So I am excited to see what it evolves into. There we have it. Wooper is evolving. And it is evolving into a Cloudsire. Okay. That is a pretty cool name and I really like its design. Look at it. It just looks so cool. And of course, I definitely want to go ahead and use it in a battle. So let me look around and see if there are any new Pokemon that I can actually probably battle using this Pokemon. Alright. Seems like this might be a dead end and we probably have to come back. But other than that, we have a couple of items that we can actually catch only over here. Alright. You can actually find Panyard in this place as well. So if you have not encountered a Panyard in a Terra Raid battle, you can definitely try and catch it over here. Also, it seems like we can actually find Larvitas around here. Sadly, it is not currently accessible to us because we do have to climb the main rocks over here or the cliffs in order to actually catch it. So for now, I think Larvitar is still inaccessible. But here is the Terra Pokemon that I was talking about, and apparently it's a Shinx. Another Shinx, but this time it is a Ice type. Pretty cool. I really like the Ice type design that they have given for the Terra typing. And it seems like it is raining. So here we have my Cloudsire, which looks so cute. And each time Cloudsire actually is gonna be attacking, it does have horns coming out of its back, which I think you can see right here. Pretty cool. I really liked it. Let me use another mud shot and try to take this Pokemon down to red health and see if we can actually catch this Shinx. Alright, there we go. So that is going to be breaking its transformation and we are finally able to go ahead and use a Pokeball to catch it. So pretty cool. I really like it. I wish there were more Pokemons with Terrestrialize. Just walking around normally in this area, but I guess they are pretty rare. Now that we have caught the Shinx, I did see a Meryl right here, so I definitely want to go ahead and catch this one as well. I believe this is the first time we're actually seeing it. Did decide to go ahead and just heal up my battle before I can actually encounter it. Here we have it. It's actually level 19. So I should be able to catch it in the next turn. I was really not expecting it to actually use bounce over here. But I guess it does know that move in its moveset. Anyway, let me try and catch it right now. And we are able to catch this Meryl. Alright, that is pretty cool. We did get a bunch of EXP for catching it as well. Anyway, now that we have this Meryl, I think we can actually move on from here. I have definitely got around 40 potions just picking them around this region, so it has been pretty cool. The item wise, I think this game is one of the best. No matter where you go, you can definitely actually get a couple of items without worrying too much. Now I did check the map, and if I jump down over there, it does go to the other path. I'm just trying to go to the city, so I don't want to jump down. Let me look around here and see if there are any trainers. If not, we can actually move on. Alright, no new Pokemons yet, so I think we have got most of them. Maybe one or two which might have been missed before, but for now we do have this trainer right here. So let me quickly go ahead and battle him. Alright, it's a student from our academy and he has a Baboch. Pretty cool. I think this is the first time we're seeing a Baboch in this game. So I do have to actually switch out. Vatil is not really the proper Pokemon for it. I think Floragator should be able to take this Baboch down. Anyway, here it is. And it did learn the move Seed Bomb, which is pretty cool. I think it does do a lot of damage, so I really like it. For now, I will use Magical Leaf because I think that is enough to take down this Baboch. Anyway, now that we have taken it down, I think that is the only Pokemon this trainer had. So we are pretty good. And it seems like my team members are finally coming around level 20, which is pretty good. Now I think I do have to kind of head on south to go to the next town, which is my current destination. So I am actually quite close to it. As you can see, this is the road to go through there. But before I go there, I do want to actually just check out the border over here to see if there are any items that I can actually pick up. Ooh, okay. Alright, that is pretty cool. I did find another Fletchinder, which is pretty lucky. Was not really expecting it. These Pokemons which are actually evolved, they are quite rare, unlike the other Pokemons. So you do have to just run around. Sometimes they might actually disappear, but don't worry, you will be able to find them once more. Let me try and cast this. It is definitely doing a lot of damage because it's at level 21, but also because it did burn me. But I think I should be able to catch it. Did try using a Great Ball just to make sure I have more chances to actually catch it, and we do. Alright, so that is Fletchinder added to our Pokédex. Pretty cool, and as you can see, a lot of my Pokemons did level up, so this is pretty nice. Seems like Nacli is at level 20, and I believe it does evolve around 22 or 23. So we are quite close to evolving it as well. Again, I'm not planning to actually add it to my team, but for now, since we didn't find any other newer or newly released Pokemon, I just decided to go ahead and have it in my team. Now that we have actually checked the map, I do know the path I need to take in order to go to the next town. But I'm just checking around if there are any other items that we can actually pick up around here before we move on. Now, this is actually quite a huge area. As you might have seen, we have multiple paths that we can actually take. And it seems like we do have another new Pokemon right here, which is Vigoroth. Quite unique. I mean, I have still not caught Slackoth. For some reason, we have a chance of catching Vigroth over here. So I am just gonna be catching it. But like I said before, the path that we can take for this town is multiple. I'm pretty sure that we have another way to actually go ahead and reach the town. To go to that path, I believe all you have to do is go straight from the Poké Center that we started this episode with. And instead of turning to the right, you just have to make your way straight. That will actually go to the front of the town. I believe this is just another exit to the town, and it's just another route or another path that you can actually explore. Probably it's because you have a path to Mesagosa city. Maybe that's the reason why this path is actually here, but it's pretty cool either way. We did get to actually explore this huge path and catch quite a few Pokemons. As usual, I'm actually running out of Pokeballs at this point. I'm desperately just looking around trying to find one. I know that you can sometimes, find some Pokeballs with these items. But over here, I see I'm just finding super potions. So I guess we are gonna be getting super potions or potions more over here. But that's okay. For now, we do have another trainer right here. So let's go ahead and battle him. Alright, he has a Voltorb. Pretty cool. I mean, I was not really expecting it, but again, I actually forgot to switch out battle. I should have actually switched it out since it is burnt and I forgot to actually heal it. But that's okay. We have our Cloudsire over here, which should be able to take down the Voltorb pretty easily. Alright, I did check out around here. We have no other new Pokemon other than that Vigroth. Probably we have a chance of finding a Slackoth, which I might have not actually found. But other than that, this is the only Pokemon that I found. Maybe we'll find some new Pokemons once we reach the town itself. Usually the one thing I did see in this game is that the towns do have some Pokemon around it. So definitely that is pretty good. So we might be able to find maybe a Slackoth over there. Anyway, seems like Cloudsire is definitely trying to use or learn Yawn, which is not that useful for me. I mean, I do have a Toxic Spike in it, so it should be enough. Other than that, he did bring out a Magnemite, which is pretty cool. I think Magnemite is a bit different in this game and might actually have its own Paldean form. So if we do find it, I definitely want to catch it. Anyway, now that this is over, let's look around a bit more and see if we can find any other items. I feel like the current path that I took today is kind of straightforward. I mean, we just have this wide path which we have to just go around. But if you take the other path, that is the one that goes straight from the Pokemon Center, that path has a lot of maze places. So you do have a lot of smaller dead ends, as well as the path is not that straight, so definitely it's a bit more confusing. Probably I'll go ahead and explore it in the next episode. We definitely have a lot to explore over there. Like, as far as I've seen, it is definitely pretty large in the map itself. So I'm really excited to check that out as well. Pretty sure we'll have some unique Pokemons over there, which we didn't find right here. But here, right next to the Artazon city, we were able to find a Shuppet as well as a few Murkrows right here. So I am going to be trying to catch another one. As you can see, the Pokemons are still around level 20. So I'm wondering if the first gym will be around level 20 as well. Probably it is around that, but you never know. Either way, we are quite close to the Artazon city. It is pretty cool. I'm just gonna be trying to go to the city today, and maybe in the next episode we will explore the other path. We also have, I believe, Team Star leader over here, around here as well. Probably it's gonna be the Team Star leader Mela. So we might have a chance to battle her as well, which is pretty exciting. Anyway, right here I have tried catching this Murkrow, but apparently it's giving me a bit of an issue. Sadly, I can't use any moves on it because I'm pretty sure if I do, it is gonna be going down. I'm just waiting for it to actually come to red health, so that once it comes, I can actually try and catch it. Luckily, I actually ran out of the actual Pokeballs, so I did decide to go with the Great Ball, and we were able to actually catch it. Anyway, now that we have Murkrow over here, I do have to look around. I believe I found the other form of Oricorio, probably around here. There is a Teddiursa as well as I believe it's a Dunsparce in the background over there. So definitely a couple of Pokemons for us to actually catch. Well, let me first try catching this Teddiursa right here. Very cool to see one, and definitely really nice to actually catch. I am actually using Nakli right here because it's much easier, and I believe other team members are actually down. Either way, we are able to bring it down to the orange health, and we are able to catch it. Not bad. So now that we have Teddiursa, I can actually go ahead and just check where that Dunsparce actually went. I'm not able to find it anymore in the screen right here. Alright. Before going, I just decided to waste up my potions. As you can see, there are around 41 potions, which is too much. I mean, I have not yet bought any potions, so these are all I just picked up around. So definitely potion and other items are quite abundant. The only thing I really wish that was more was Pokeballs, but apparently we do not get that many. So I still have to go back and buy some more. Anyway, here we have the Dunsparce, and apparently I'm having some issues with it. So I do have to again switch out my Charcadet to my Cloudshire and see if we can actually bring down the health on the Dunsparce. Alright, let me try using Poison Tail. That should be enough. Maybe one more. Thankfully, the rollout actually missed, and we are able to actually poison it as well. Alright, this is good. Let me try and catch it with a nest ball, and we are able to catch it. Alright, so that is the fourth new Pokemon that we found right next to the city. So definitely there are a couple of Pokemons that I can only find here. Alright, let me look around more. I believe there was a Oricorio, which is right there. It is actually the red colored one. I believe we already caught the yellow colored one back near Poco Path. So it's pretty cool to see the red one right here. I believe this is gonna be a fire and flying type. Anyway, the only thing that's risking right here is the fact that I actually have run out of Pokeballs. I think I only have 1 or 2 left. So we definitely have to try and catch it with those. Alright, let me try using Poison Tail, a couple of them, and see if we can actually... Yes, that is pretty good. Let me try using the Dust Ball, and of course it comes out. Why not? Alright, I guess there is another new Pokemon that is just staring at us. This time I tried with a repeat ball, and luckily we were able to actually catch it. But sadly, I think that's the end of my Pokeballs, so I do have to go back and buy some more. Alright, before I wanted to buy it, I just wanted to see which Pokemon this is. So this is Swakabikili. Okay, that is a pretty weird name for a Pokemon, but it does come in 4 different colors though. This is the blue one. I believe there is one in green, one in yellow, and one in grey. So you definitely have 4 colors in these Pokemon, so that is pretty cool. Either way, it is just a normal and flying type. And now that we have caught it, I think it's finally time for me to actually run back and get some Pokeballs because definitely I need them. Here we are in the Artazon town. Pretty cool. I am actually not gonna be exploring it for now. I think I will just go ahead and explore the Pokemons around this city and then leave it to that. I feel like once we have explored all the paths that are coming to the city, then we can actually explore the city itself. Anyway, did go ahead and buy 15 Pokeballs, but I doubt that's gonna be enough. Anyway, here are a couple of guys with Cyclizar, which is pretty cool. I mean, I guess it is kind of resembling a bike stand in our normal world. But of course, I can't just wait there. I'm going back, and this time I will just look around and see if there are any items to pick up, as well as any other new Pokemons that we can actually find around the city. Well, back to speeding up the game. I am running around and maybe we do have a new Pokemon. Not yet though. These are all the ones I've already caught, so I don't really have to bother about them. Alright, I'm hoping we'll find some more. Speaking of which, we actually find a Drifloon right here. So let us try and catch it. Alright, pretty cool. I still have Chocolate up in front, just trying to I guess level it up a bit more. I mean, our upcoming gym battle is gonna be a grass type gym, so I definitely need my fire type Pokemon to be leveled up a bit more. I think I'll also try using Battle right here just because it's more closer to evolution. I mean, it does evolve at level 25 and we are at 22. Alright, that is pretty good. Let me try and catch it with a Pokeball. And yes, we do catch it. Alright, so that is pretty good. Next up, we definitely have to check around. I'm pretty sure there are a few more. I am just holding to straws right now. I do not really know if there are any Pokemons left. But it does seem like this is actually quite a huge area right next to the city, which is quite surprising. But definitely we might have any new Pokemons around here. So as you can see, that is the city and I am quite close to it. Maybe it does go to another path. Maybe this is another path, but either way, I will just look around. Alright, more Teddiursas. None of these are new Pokemons. And we finally get a Quick Ball, which is pretty cool. It's quite rare to see Quick Balls in this game. But either way, I think that is all we have. Alright. Maybe, just maybe there is at least one Pokemon. Ooh, okay. Look at that Pikachu. It looks weird. It is probably a Paldean Pikachu and I definitely want to try and catch it. Not really sure if it's the game or if it's a Paldean Pikachu, but either way, I decided to switch into Cloudsire right here. And I think this was my biggest mistake. Yup, it did a crit hit and took down the Pikachu, which is pretty sad. But at least I was able to find another new Pokemon right here, which I believe is gonna be a evolution of another Pokemon that we have already got. Either way, let me actually try and catch it. Pretty sad I took down that Pikachu. I definitely would have to run around offline to just see if we can actually find it. If I do find it, I will let you guys know. Maybe in the next episode, you might see me having it in the Pokédex or in my box. But if not, let me know where we can actually find that Pikachu other than this. I definitely want to have that in my team. Anyway, now that we have the new Pokemon caught, I think that's all we had for this episode. Now, today's video might have been a bit smaller than the other videos that I usually put out. But I think it might have been because I did speed up all of the parts where I was catching the Pokemons. Either way, these are all the Pokemons I caught today. And we will continue exploring the South Province a bit more and try to find the huge Titan Pokemon around there. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please like, share and subscribe if you like to support me. And I'll see you guys in the next one.